Alright guys, welcome back. So, I've got a special guest today. This is my girlfriend's dad, Jerry.
Howdy.
Welcome to YouTube. Today we're going to be brewing the Java Stout kit from Midwest Supplies. You guys know me and my dark beers. I am really excited about how this one's going to turn out. We don't do the coffee part today. That's in the secondary fermentation. But we're going to run through the whole process for you here. But before we start, you know the tradition. We can't brew a home brew without having a home brew.
Gotta have a home brew.
Yes. This one is yours, Jerry.
Okay.
Some nice smoking going on there. I'm sure you can hear the dogs. They're helping today too.
Very nice.
Oh, it's good to know too. These are English glasses, so they're 20 ounce. They're not the standard U.S. pint glass, so that's why the 12 ounce only fills up so far. So, cheers, Jerry.
Beer. Very good.
Oh yeah.
Very
Oh
good.
yeah. All right, so let's get to it. Alrighty, so I've already heated up this water here, and I'm going to put the liquid malt extract in it so that way it starts to soften and makes it easier to pour. We're going to get this brew kettle here turned on, and we're going to raise the temperature of this water up to 155 degrees so we can steep our specialty grains for about half an hour. So, we'll get the grains now into the bag. So, we've got the specialty grains here. And what we need to do, we need to put them into the mesh bag so that way the water can work on the sugars in there and get the flavors all steeped out. Kind of like a gigantic beer tea bag. So here we go. Oh, I did learn a little trick, you guys. If you take a piece of paper and put it under here, it'll make the mess from all this flour here a lot easier to clean up. The oatmeal stout we brewed in that last video, I had a heck of a mess cleaning that one up. Just put it over there. Give it a flip. There we go. So now I'll just tie a knot in the top of this, and once the water reaches 155 degrees, we'll get to steeping the grains. Okay, so our water is at 157 degrees, so that's close enough to 155 for me. So we'll take our bag here of the specialty grains. I'm actually going to try something different. This was Jerry's idea, to sort of spread them out a bit. I was telling him that I didn't like how the grains all got kind of clumped together. So if we spread it out a little bit, and then I'll poke it with my big mega spoon to sort of get it all spread around in there. I wanted to try to find a better way to utilize the specialty grains, because with the oatmeal stout, there was a lot of leftover grain on the inside that was just kind of compacted and stuck together, and I don't think the water really even got to it. So hopefully, by doing this method, we'll be able to utilize a little bit more of those specialty grains. You can already see they're completely soaked in there. Good call, Jerry. I owe you a beer. Alrighty, so now what we'll do, we will we'll let the specialty grains here steep for about 30 minutes, and at the end of that time, we will begin our boil and adding our liquid malt extract. So we'll put this on to keep the temperature as close to 155 as we can, and we'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alrighty, so we've been steeping for half an hour now. Smells amazing. So now what we're going to do, we're going to pull this up and pretty much hold it here until it's done draining. As you can see over here, I've got the liquid malt extract in a container full of nice hot water. Not boiling, obviously. We don't want to melt the melt the jug. But by the time this is done draining out, and I get this water heated up to, or not water, now we've got our wort here, up to a boil, we'll take it off the burner and we'll get that liquid malt extract mixed in, and we'll be well on our way to getting the hops put in. So, I'll see you in just a few minutes. Okay, so we've reached 194 degrees on the steeped grains here, so I'm going to go ahead and kill the burner. And I'll open this around. And we'll go ahead and get our liquid malt extract poured in here. I'll go ahead and grab my big spoon here. So we'll crack this open and we will put it in. So as you guys know, the liquid malt extract was in hot water, so to soften it up you can see it's kind of, I don't know if you can see that, but it's really loose right now, which is good. And then I always kill the heat on the kettle, so that way when I pour this in, it's going to sink right to the bottom because it's really heavy sugars. So it'll scorch on the bottom if you've got the flame going, so I always make sure to turn that off and give it a second to just kind of cool down just a bit. And I never do this after it's already started to boil. I always bring it up to about 190 degrees and go from there. So without further ado, here we go. See, it's pouring very easily. And we just keep stirring away until it all is dissolved in there. Okay, you can still see there's a ton of malt extract stuck there on the sides of the jug. So what I'm going to do, I always take this over to the sink and I fill it about halfway with some nice hot water and give it a shake. And that gets all the extra malt extract out of there. You want to use as much of this as you can because it is so concentrated. If I were to leave all this out, it would impact the flavor of the beer. We don't want that. So, Jerry, could you stir for me? I'll be back. I'm going to head to the sink.
We can do that. Boy, it really gets dark when you put that.
Yeah. Okay, so I've filled this about up just under halfway with water. So I'll get a shake. So you look at that, you can see right away you're getting all that good malt extract up off the bottom and up off the sides. Groovy. So now we'll just put that right on in. Alrighty, so we'll keep mixing this up here for another minute or so. Just make sure we get all that malt extract up off the bottom before we turn the heat back on, because the next step in this is we need to bring this whole batch up to a boil. And then once it's at the boil, that's when we'll take care of our hops. So I'll see you guys once we get this up to a boil.